Have you ever wondered why King Saul allowed David to face Goliath? Today, we're going to find out why. People with talent get noticed, but can I say this for just a minute? I want you to hear this. Talent is overrated. Talent is overrated. I love the story of David and Goliath. Probably David's my favorite Bible character. And I love this entire interaction that he has. He's got this with his brothers. His brothers are upset. David, you're just a kid. You can't go out and defeat this Philistine. What are you doing here? You left those few sheep in the wilderness. And the Bible says that David turns his back on his brothers. And he's going to refuse to listen to what they have to say. And then he goes on, and in 1 Samuel chapter 17, the Bible says that David approaches King Saul. And we don't know all the things he says. We have a little bit of that conversation. But the Bible says in 1 Samuel chapter 17 and verse number 32, the Bible says, "And David said to Saul, 'Let no man's heart fail because of him. Thy servant will go and fight with this Philistine.'" Now think about this for a moment from Saul's perspective. Everything is on the line. I mean, Goliath comes out and he says, "All right, I challenge you. If you win, we'll be your servants. If we win, you'll be our servants." Everything in this moment is on the line. And here comes this little shepherd boy, David, who just is a shepherd. He's not doing a whole lot of things. He's not been a warrior. He's just a young man. There's nothing about David physically that would cause Saul to say this is the guy. His own brothers are saying, "You could never do something like this, David. Just go home." And yet, can you imagine, and have you ever thought about that, after all of that, Saul says yes. "Hey, David, that little sling you've got, go ahead. Hey, David, this is your time to shine. Go ahead. I'm going to let our chances of being servants for the rest of our lives, I'm going to let everything ride on you, David." I think about that story, and I think to myself, there had to have been something that was present in the life of David, more than just his resume, more than just saying, I think this can happen, I think God can do it, more than just saying, "Hey, I've been out on the backside of the desert here, sharpening my slingshot skills." I think there was something that Saul is hearing from David, and I think what he heard was passion. I think when David speaks to Saul, there was something in David's voice. I think there was some confidence there that was more than just, "I think I can do this. I think God can do this." I think there was something there that Saul recognized, and it was that David was passionate. Hey, can I challenge you today that in whatever area of life that you endeavor to succeed at. If it's in your business, to be passionate. Find what you love. Give everything you have. Whatsoever thy hand findeth to do, do it with all of thy might. There are people all over the place that are talented. Everywhere you look, there's people that have all kinds of abilities. But I want to encourage you for a moment. You might be someone sitting there right now in your house, and you might be thinking, "You know what, God? I know how you can use them because they have this ability. I know what you can do in their life because they have this talent." But when you get passionate with your life before God and say simply, "God, I may not have the talent, but what I do have, everything I have, I passionately give to you. I put these things in your hands. Whatsoever my hand finds to do, I'm going to do it with everything I have." Hey, this world is brimming with talented people. What this world needs and what God could use in your life is somebody that is full of passion.